seconds away, moments away from history. Donald Trump will become the only president in the United States history to be impeached a second time, to be impeached twice. And so what are we watching? Number one, what does he say after this? In the middle of the debate, he did issue a statement saying he does not want violence. That is a welcome step from the President of the United States. He did it on paper. It would be nice if he would walk into the briefing room at this moment of tension across the country, look into a camera and say, I'm asking my supporters, I'm urging my supporters, stand down at this moment. That would be nice. But the statement was one thing. Now the question is what happens in the future? A, how does he react in his final days now that he has been impeached again? And then B, this is the end of the Trump term. It's the beginning of this fight we're seeing and that Jake and Jamie and Pam and Dan and Abby were just talking about in the Republican Party. So it is important to see how many Republicans in the end in the House. There are 9 right now. We'll see if that number grows a little bit as the final votes are tallied. And then what happens in the Senate. Because the Senate Republican Party and the House Republican Party, even in the Trump years, have been very different. And I think as we go forward, we will see that divide grow even wider. So what does Mitch McConnell do? He has said he's not going to tell you how he's going to vote. We knew how he was going to vote on the first Trump impeachment. He was firmly in the president's camp. Now he wants the Democrats to run the show when it gets to the Senate. He's going to wait this out. I think we're in this testing moment for Republicans. And again, one of the fascinating things here is so many of these Republicans are just stuck in a box, Wolf, and they don't know the way out because they're disgusted by what happened last week. They're disgusted by the President of the United States, but for 2 months, they supported his lies, including after the riots at the Capitol. So for many of these Republicans, they just cannot give you an intellectual argument right now because they stood for 2 months and supported lies from the President of the United States, and they're stuck in that box, and their party is stuck in that box.
210, now 211, 6 more votes needed to reach that magic number of 217 needed to impeach the President of the United States for the second time. Now it's up to 5 more votes. So they're moving relatively quickly. They've given all the members, as you know, John, a lot of time because of the coronavirus. You notice that everyone was wearing masks on the House floor, Democrats and Republicans, liberals and conservatives. Look at this, 215 members now have voted in favor, including 9 Republicans, and that's very significant. The last time, as you and I well remember, the president was impeached, President Trump was impeached, no Republicans voted in the House in favor of impeachment, but already 9 have voted right now.
Right, 1 independent, Justin Amash, who had just left the Republican Party, did vote to impeach the president.
Here it is right now, 217 has just been reached. We've just witnessed a truly solemn moment in American history. The House of Representatives has reached the threshold for making Donald J. Trump the only president of the United States to be impeached for a second time. Unlike his first impeachment, this is a bipartisan vote. At least 9 Republicans agreeing with Democrats that this president poses a threat to U.S. national security and to democracy, that he incited the riot at the U.S. Capitol by repeatedly lying that he won the election and by urging his supporters to, in his words, fight like hell. As he heads into the final week of his term, the 45th president of the United States now is poised to face trial in the United States Senate. And there you see the numbers. We'll show the numbers up on the screen one more time, but this is a truly historic moment. Now 225 votes in favor of impeachment and 10 Republicans, as you can see, have now voted in favor of impeaching the President of the United States. Jake,